I heard him call you sir.
Stop. That's it. That is it exactly.
Julian, my good friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what he said. So I guess you know where that leaves you, Doc.
Yes, I'm afraid I do. I'll be back to see you later, Julian.
Oh, sure, Doc. Anytime. Say, by the way.
Yes?
You needn't worry none about your patients dying now, no matter what you do for them.
Goodbye, Julian. I'll be back.
Well, I reckon that's that.
Gramp, why couldn't he hear Mr. Brink?
Oh, I guess he's too busy, boy. That's right, Mr. Brink?
I have neither the inclination or the authorization to dispense information relevant to your inquiry.
Wow.
Oh, he still talks funny. Gramp, I'm going to go play train.
Sure, Pud. Go ahead. Go right along.
Choo, 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 ding, ding.
Oh, great boy, all right. Don't you think so, Mr. Brink?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, say, I've been meaning to ask you, did you notice the shower last night?
Yes?
Get wet?
No.
Mind the rain much?
No, I love the rain. I like sad things.
Oh, not me. I like things cheerful. Pictures and dancing and music, especially music. About the only sad song I ever cottoned to was Crossing the Bar. I guess you know that one, all right. Funny, I figured they must go in for Tennyson and, up there.
Tennyson? Sententious man, as I recall. Kept ranting about a little flower in a crannied wall. Wanted everything to be so perfect.
Well, now, it's mighty hard to get any improvements down here, you know. I guess it's different with you, huh?
With us, the improvements are in the individual.
Oh, I wouldn't like that. If a man's a good Republican, maybe a Mason or an Elk, that's good enough for me. But I always say live and let live.
You can hardly expect me to second that. Mr. Northrop, I trust you realize what you're doing. I mean, by keeping me up here.
Well, sure I do. If I let you down, you're bound and determined you're going to take me, aren't you?
You will be the first.
Ah, there you are. So up you stay.
You're a stubborn man, Mr. Northrop, but I warn you, no more stubborn than I.
Look out for Casey Johnson's Express. Woo, woo, here I come. Choo, choo.
Oh, Pud.
Huh?
Up here, Pud, in the tree.
Oh. Say, I can see you again.
That's right. I want to talk to you, my little man.
I am not your little man. I'm Gramps. I'll spit in your eye.
You might find that difficult.
Why?
I'm afraid you couldn't reach me.
I could, too.
Oh, no, you can't. You can't even climb a tree.
Oh, sure I can. I climbed that tree before you got up it. I climbed down again. Now, that's more than you can do.
Well, you're right about that. But you couldn't do it now, Pud. Why, you can't even climb this fence.
I could do it with one hand.
You could? Well, let's see you.
All right.
Yeah, that's it, Pud. That's right. Now, steady now. Now, up. Get one leg over. That's the way. There, that's splendid. Well, I guess you can do anything.
Golly, I can see far up here.
Yes, very far.
Gee, why do you whisper like that, Mr. Brink?
Look at me, Pud.
Golly, you've got funny eyes. They make me dizzy.
Keep looking, Pud. Don't turn away. Now, take my hand. Come on. Reach. A little further, lad. That's it.
Pud!
Gramps, I'm dizzy. I can't see. I'm gonna fall. Oh, Gramps, my back hurts. Oh, it hurts awful. Gramps, where are you?
I'm right here, son. Right here. Brung you out in the garden. Thought maybe you'd like it for a change. Oh, now, try to sleep, son. Try to sleep.
Oh, sure. Gotta sleep, Gramps. Going fishing tomorrow. Going fishing.
Mr. Brink?
Yes, Mr. Northrop? How is he today?
Oh, no better. Doctor says he'll never walk again. Why did you let him do it, Mr. Brink?
My dear man, I didn't mean to hurt him. I just meant to take him. It was my only hope of getting down from here.
Mr. Brink?
Yes?
If I let you come down, would you make a bargain, Mr. Brink?
Well, I think I'd entertain any reasonable proposal.
I mean, I just can't stand watching him in pain like that. And I wouldn't want to leave him with his Aunt Demetria, so, that is, if you could see your way.
You mean to take him, too?
Please. Would you, Mr. Brink?
I'd be very glad to.
Thank you. Hey, I reckon I tried to bite off more than I could chew.
Much more. Are you ready for me now? The two of you?
Yeah. The two of us. Come on down and get us, please.
Thank you all. The Motion Picture Relief Fund is indeed grateful for your fine performances. And now, before we tell you about next week's program, here's a word from one of America's best-known beauty authorities, Lady Esther.
Fashions and powder shades come and go, but Lady Esther Bridal Pink seems to grow more popular all the time. I think I can tell you why. Because Bridal Pink is practically foolproof. It removes guesswork from choosing your powder shade. You know Bridal Pink will be flattering to your skin, for it's blended a new and special way, blended to flatter almost every skin it touches. So it doesn't matter whether your hair is blonde, brown, auburn, or black. Bridal Pink face powder will actually glorify your own natural coloring, heighten its richness and beauty, make you look more interesting. This new and fascinating powder shade has been tested on thousands of lovely faces of every type. Women write me that Bridal Pink gives even a drab-looking skin an instant look of life and warmth. They say it softens the contours of the face and makes it look years younger. Many women say that Bridal Pink even makes their features look smaller and daintier. As for texture, Lady Esther face powder is so exceptionally fine, it completely covers tiny lines and blemishes, and it clings for long hours, fresh and fragrant as though just applied. Present a dazzling new appearance to your family and friends tomorrow. Start with Lady Esther Four-Purpose Face Cream. Rub it on, wipe it off, and then apply Lady Esther Bridal Pink Face Powder. Bridal Pink, the shade that's so young and gay, so distinctly glamorous.
Next week, the Lady Esther Screen Guild players will present Barbary Coast. It will star Claire Trevor and Brian Donlevy. Be sure to listen. On Borrowed Time was presented through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of A.J. Cronin's The Green Years. Vincent Price will soon be seen in the 20th Century Fox production, Dragonwyck. Lionel Barrymore and Agnes Moorehead appeared through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor musical Ziegfeld Follies. They both can be heard on the Mayor of the Town broadcast every Saturday night over this station. Ted Donaldson is currently working in the Columbia picture, The Return of Rusty. Music on tonight's program was arranged and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. This is Truman Bradley speaking for Lady Esther. Thank you and good night. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.